Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kradash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, salutations to the brothers who's pushing his word in truth and sincerity and with charity, and risking their lives and freedom to do so. This is brother Young Guy comes from Great Millstone, Chicago Camp, coming at you with another lesson. Little ones edifying. Quick scripture today. Just meditating, man. To hell with these niggas, man. You know, I'm on my way to the plantation. You know, and if it weren't for me having to go clock in, you know, 8 hours, even sometimes 16 hours, you know, a day, 5 days, sometimes 6 days out the week, I wouldn't be around these niggas, man. You know, I wouldn't be around these niggas. I don't want to be around these niggas. You know, I had a conversation, like the conversation, the wicked, Vex Lot. Alright, the way these people conduct themselves and the shit, the folly that they be into, and they praise. You know, it's a vexation. You know, if you're really in the spirit, you know, and striving to serve the Lord righteously, you know, you're not going to want to hang out with these niggas, man. You know, it doesn't matter if it's before work, after work, during work. You know, if I'm not getting paid to hang out with these niggas, I'm not going to hang out with these niggas, man. Alright, if I don't have to, you know, I'm not. You know, the people done invited me out to drink. You know, I'm not gonna go out to drink with motherfuckers that can't control or know the balance of their liquor. You know, and really, the true colors come out. You know, that's why it's called the wine and spirits. You know, a spirit hop on their ass and acting all bugged out and knock you out. You know, with these motherfuckers acting a while, it was cool during the day, but when you got some drinking, the motherfucker walk around bold. The scripture talks about that too. Not walking, you know, with a bold fellow. You don't regard your life, his life, or yours. You know, and you both shall perish. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Alright. The scripture talks about how can two walk together unless they be agreed. You know, I'm not gonna hang out with these niggas, man. I'm not gonna go out to eat lunch with these niggas, man. So I gotta sit at the same table, order my food, and these motherfuckers order some abominable food that the Lord hates. They order some fucking pork chops. They order some fucking seafood boil. They order some, you know, some catfish, all types of shit, man. You know, for what? You know, these motherfuckers invite you, majority of the time they invite you, you know, to birthday parties, kids' birthday parties, all types of worldly shit. You know, and you have to be careful because scripture also talks about using the world, but don't abuse it. You know, and it's easy to abuse the world, man, and fall into that bullshit. You know, but this is the conditions of the battles, man. This is the temptations. You know, this is where we let our light shine. You know, in this dark, evil world. You know, being that example to them that are without. You know, I remember talking to this one nigga, breaking bread with him. I don't even break bread with these niggas, man. For my old job, I ended up breaking bread with this nigga. The nigga was all for it, man. He loved everything that came out my mouth, man. When I was quoting scriptures, he was dealing with it. You know, he just everything, all the breakdowns. You know, we are gods, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, we're chosen people, children of the Lord. You know, special people. You know, until it came to lunchtime. You know, and I was like, oh yeah, nah, we don't eat pork. That's against our dietary law. And once that came about, this shit was over with. Everything I said was out the window. All the scriptures they quoted, everything he was with, he's like, oh no, I can't give him my swine. He literally said, I can't give him my pork, I can't give him my swine. I don't know about that, man. Damn, like, it fucked him up. You know? It really fucked him up. Nigga can't give up his swine, man. You know? These niggas can't give up adultery. These niggas can't give up their idol worshiping. These niggas can't give up, you know, having a nigga woman above them. Alright, these niggas can't give up, you know, Caesar Borgia. Alright, these niggas can't give up whole light days, man. Alright? And we gotta be careful because little leaven the whole lump, man. You know, and sinners are gonna entice you, man. Sinners will entice thee, man. You know? And scripture says, consent not. You know? And this is where we let our light shine, and we cut everything with the scriptures, you know? And be example to them that are without, man. You know? Now, cave into their bullshit and just now start eating pork and start leaning onto your own understanding. Now you over here serving a nigga woman more than you are serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Now you just serving a nigga woman. You know what I'm saying? Everything's just completely fucking backwards, man. You know? And that's what brings me to the scripture. You know, this is what I was meditating. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. It says, be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners, man. Alright? Evil communications corrupt good manners. Alright? Use the world, don't abuse it. You know, niggas fell out this truth. You know, because they started abusing the world, man. You know, now, fucking they talk shit, talk about all types of shit. You know, talking shit about something that talking shit about their heritage, man, that they were once part of. You know, church on a Sunday ass niggas, man. You know, niggas can't stop getting linings, but niggas can't stop fucking, you know, eating pork, celebrate whole life days. You know, you hang out with that shit, man. You know, I remember my OG was telling me, you know, you keep hanging out with shit, you're gonna smell like shit. You know, I ain't trying to hang out with shit, man. I ain't trying to smell like shit. You know. And keep hanging out with fucked up, wicked ass people. Your ass is gonna be a wicked ass nigga, man. You know. It's gonna happen. It will corrupt good manners, man. You know. Hanging out with these niggas. Now, you don't hang out with these niggas too much. Now, you can't find time to do a sit down. You can't find time to go to class. You can't find time to go to camp. You know, you can't find time to pray. You can't find time, you know, to do anything that's productive. Everything you do now is kind of productive. It's corrupting your good manners. You know, so to hell with these people, man. You know, these people hate the Lord. I don't want to be cool with anybody that hates the Lord, man. You know, we hate them with a perfect hatred, man. We count them our enemies. You know, but I'm gonna end it off with that. arrived at my destination. It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. It says, be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Call Halam, La Yahal Bashmi Al-Shai. Low ones at the fine lesson. Until next time, say Shalom and a Bible ball.